Good afternoon, one and all. How is everybody today? If you're just watching this and you're not watching it live, remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, share, and of course, comment. I'm not sure how many people are watching yet. I don't think many. I am, of course, going to be drawing, as you may get from the title, All Might from My Hero Academia. Let's make sure we have. So, of course, he goes live just when I go live. It's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday, Mike. Okay, so let's see. I'm drawing All Might from My Hero Academia. Hope everybody will check out my video from last night around 9:30, reading a bleeding fool article. So I'll put the link in the description after. Actually, no. I'll just put the link to the article in the chat here so people can get it. And it's where to find original art to decorate your walls. Hello, Brian. How are you? Okay, so I don't even know what sort of pose to put him in. I am doing good. I am, like I said, drawing All Might from My Hero Academia. I'm not a big anime fan, but I do have some anime slash manga fans that come on here. So I try and, do something for all my peoples. Eraser. So what you got going on today, Brian? You're the only one here, unfortunately. So, or at least that's talking at the moment. Besides watching me, of course. And well, you won't probably have noticed, but I did adjust my camera. It's a little down lower, so hopefully people can see what I'm drawing a little easier. Just been watching Star Wars. Cool. Well, which one? Or TV one? Something from the TV series or the various TV series, cartoon series, more accurately. Revenge of the Sith. Cool. Revenge of the Fifth. Yes, there's May the Fourth be with you, and then there's Revenge of the Fifth. I don't mind the sequel, prequels. Sorry, not sequels, prequels. It's May 22nd. Yeah, I know. Just having some fun. Evan von Scriver is fun been outlawed by Evan von Scriver, Atari at law. I have been good. We haven't seen you in a couple days. Well, in mine, I seen you over on Gary's the other day. Um, I might need your help with something, Evan. Um, I'm thinking of maybe doing just a straight D live stream till I can get things sorted out. And I was gonna do a game, obvious. Well, I'm not sure that it's obvious, but oh, can you put short videos up on Twitch? Pre-recorded videos. We probably can't do that with D Live. It's just whatever it is when it is. Because I don't think D Live has archived. Uh, you have to be a partner to upload. For D Live or for Twitch? Because I started talking about two different things, Twitch and D Live. So I know. Oh, for D Live, yeah. Well, I mean, for Twitch, can you just upload stuff? Or do you know? I think you can upload. I don't think you can upload to Twitch, but they have archives for partners. Okay. Hello, Elric. Okay. Okay, so maybe I'll just have to stream there too. Oh, I can believe it. And no problem. I know Gary's been having problems, and well, technically I'm having problems, but I'm gonna wait till my new router comes in, which hopefully will be shortly. I gotta check on that. I thought it would have been in by now, but got it from Best Buy, so Ulrich saying, I'm feeling better today, but I had to help my dog take down a gopher snake. Fortunately, my dog didn't get bit, or me had to give her a bath afterwards. I can't believe Google killed Hangouts for Firefox. It did? Wow. These people are just, I don't know what they're trying to do, but it seems like they're going anti money. Yeah, well, we were having some trouble with my Firefox too, you and me, Evan. If you remember, so I don't know. Yeah, I can usually get one of my mics working when we chat. It wouldn't even recognize any of my mics that night. Wow. Well, usually we end up switching over to Google. So I don't know. But still, it's crazy. Even, but then again, they might be working on your end, registering. I don't know. I'm just going usually switch over to Google because I never usually end up hearing you on Firefox. But I've had that problem, and usually somebody comes in and out, and it goes out and back in or whatever. But I heard that they're going to be. I did hear. Aren't they supposed to be trying to phase Hangouts out or something? Two Bullet did a test today, and even Chrome wouldn't work. Oh wow! Yeah, they're replacing Hangouts in October. Any idea what they're replacing it with? Hopefully, something that works. Well, this could be because of that too. You know, tests and all that sort of stupid stuff that they're not telling people about that they got going on. And Or maybe they're trying to get people used to it not working now. How? How? We hope very carefully, but probably not. So if Manny's listening, I got my skunk girl done for the thing. I gotta scan it later today and send it to you. So it should be there when you get home for the contest. Who else is putting in a skunk girl? Anybody else here going to be putting in a skunk girl for Mayonnaise fan contest? I'm waiting for Space Galleria to go live. Yeah, he's. Oh, is he doing a gaming channel, a gaming right now that you're waiting for, or are you waiting for him to do his art, Brian? Um, I'm not sure. Originally said it was just shutting down how it goes. Later report said they were revamping it. Then one article said it was being replaced with another system. Google Hangouts is the best way to hang out with multiple people on a stream on YouTube. YouTube. I'm waiting for his art. Cool. Not necessarily. It's the easiest way at the moment, Evan. Yeah, it's definitely good watching Space do his thing. Mighty All Might. Well, thank you for subscribing too, Brian. I need to get a good picture of his face here. Oh, Elric, is All Might supposed to be a hero or a villain? Because I know in this Hangouts thing in the description I put hero. I assumed he was, but you know, I know I could be wrong. Okay. Think I've ended up westernizing him a little bit. Gave him a little bit of a hulkish build. Yeah, I did Skunk Girl. I'd show it, but um, however, I'm not sure who caught it, but I did ink Manny's Eagle. I did a video for that. On the back of this page is Manny's or on the front of this page is Manny's Skunk Girl. But since he wants to just do the number system and not let anybody knows who each whose each is, I'm not going to show it. However, I have done my own Canadian Shield in the last couple days. This is going to be a giveaway at a silent auction at my church, but it's going to be all framed in too. I want to. I'll probably show that off. I'm working on a Spidey, which I got to finish. This is going to be a production art. This is for my the rest of my trading cards. My character Ice Woman. And of course, this is for that auction as well. I'm thinking about coloring it. I want to color it, but it looks so good that I don't want to color it. Isn't it publicly submitted on Twitter, or did the rules change? I've missed a lot of the streams. Well, I'm not sure whether it's publicly submitted, but you're supposed to get it to Manny or Tank, so nobody, like you could probably DM them on Twitter with it or whatever. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to just tweet it or not. I was just going to DM it to them. And of course, my Phoenix. I like this hair, the side on this side better than this side. These I all want to color too. I gotta go get a couple of new Copics. When All Might was in his prime, when he was at 100%, he had created windstorms just by walking, so he held back when he was just out in public or fighting in a city. Sort of like well, almost like another hero, holds back most of the time. Name Superman. I mean Superman. I know Tim Lim's done a parody version. Why won't anyone draw a decimated and estimate it? What? Something Superman. Uh, not like Superman. All Might was given his power. Was given his power. It was passed down to him by his master. Ah. Well, I just mean Superman has to hold back too. He's that powerful that he has to, hold back. I think as somebody said, for Superman walking and doing everything he does with us, it's like he's got to do the delicate touch of, like tracing paper or something like that. He's got to be ever so careful, although not to, break bones and all that. Okay, so Justice League Unlimited. You're saying that's where the quote is from? Hey, Scott. How are you today, Scott? Ah, that is good. Should put it up on Twitter. Scan it in or take a picture of it. Put it on Twitter. The real way to get redeemed, though, is do a great piece of war art and put it in. Manny hasn't put his piece in, but I saw it, so he's done a good piece. If he puts it in, you found the quote. Where into which does it about? TV tropes. Oh, about Superman. How he has to treat everything like paper or less than paper, tracing paper, something to that effect. So I got that card off to you on Tuesday, yesterday morning or early afternoon, Scott. So you should have another one in the mail either by the end of this week or early next week. The Canadian Shield. I want to see more people getting in on this contest, though. I want to see people really struggle to figure out who to vote for. What contest? The contest I have every week. The Cross Comics Fan Art Challenge. Then, of course, there's Manny's right now, too, is the Skunk Girl one, the fan art, his fan art contest. Okay, no problem, no problem, Scott. Hey, it's not, well, it's for me, but it's also for you, too. It's your entry into a contest. And I don't care whether you can draw or not. For those out there who can't feel they can't draw well, That's, I'd like to get to 500 subs soon. Oh, Evan, did you see? I know Elric saw it. I did the video on it, but here is the people should check out that. That is a very good article. And again, I'm a bit biased. Well, if people aren't yet subbed to Scott, go sub to Scott. Hit those three little dots, say go to channel, and click away. Click that red button for Scott. But Scott, you just got to make sure you got to do your part and you got to put up some content. I'm not sure whether you got content or not. Offhand, I think I'm subscribed to you. Here, you know what? Let me make sure. As soon as I finish that. I don't really see a reason to do a video when all I get is one view. Hey, Scott, I've done videos that got no views. The reason to do videos, even when you're getting little to no views, is to produce content. If you don't have any content, when people click your channel from here or wherever you happen to be, they're gonna like, oh, this guy's not a somebody who's making videos. So why should I subscribe to him? A lot of people won't subscribe to somebody that has no videos. Okay. There wasn't subscribed to him now. You got 13. Oh, you do have some videos, so hey, you got 3, 5, 3, 8. 1, 2. Turn me down, Mom. Oh, you got a lot of video. Oh, 17 views on your one. 12 views and on another. And also, this isn't bad. Or I'm not sure what you can do for this is just film yourself drawing whatever you're drawing and then upload it. Take out the audio, put some music to it, speed it up if you can get some, free software. Turn me down, Mom. Do a little bit of video editing. I've got stuff like that. I need to do a schedule like you. Yeah. It took me a bit to do it. I was listening to Mike one day, and he was going over some stuff about being consistent for YouTube. He was trying to, not that he's really all that consistent for a bunch of things, but for YouTube, about when things will be. But um, but fortunately or unfortunately, when you get big, when you get a certain point, you don't need to really be seems consistent. But I gave myself a 66-day challenge, and I streamed every day for 66 days in a row. Oh God, was that hard? Especially at first. But only two things Mike's consistent in for his channel is usually drawn and quartered and the auctions, and sometimes those don't go on. And he's going to be possibly not doing an auction this week to focus on, his campaign because it's supposed to be closing out later this week. I think Friday or Saturday. Yeah, he's consistent in doing cross examinations, Elric, but there's no set time for cross examinations. Cross examinations can be 9 in the morning or 9 at night. Take me. I have the one Bible type thing here. I do the scripture of the day, and 90% of the time, or 99% of the time, it's out by 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's been the odd time where it hasn't, but yeah, it's something. Cross examinations is definitely something that has to be up your alley. It depends on how much you're interested in the Bible stuff. Actually, he only that's only cross examination and only goes for an hour approximately, give or take a couple minutes either way. But again, it's also it might seem like longer because you never know what time of day it's coming on. Rick, news, me, tell me about stuff. What stuff? What are you talking about? I said everybody on my show yesterday that was coming out. Well, actually, I didn't say what it was about. I said it was going to be. I did a video last night about it about 9:30. Put it up. or I'm. Am I? Are you talking about the Bleeding Cool article? About what? The your boy Zach story about what? Yeah, Bleeding Fool, not Bleeding Cool. Yeah, sorry. Did I say Bleeding Fool or Bleeding Cool article? I meant Bleeding Fool if I said cool. Sorry. My bad. Well, you saw it in the chat, right? I wanted it to be a surprise to everybody. So I just told people to look out for a video from me last night around 9 on my thing yesterday. I found out it wasn't supposed to come out till 9:30. Well, George just approached me, after he talked to me Monday about doing it, and after the auction on Sunday, he DM'd me Monday, asked whether I had time to talk, and said yes, and well, I guess he sort of wanted to feature me because I'm giving the little guys a chance to put their stuff out there or whatever in an auction. I don't think he does. They've been on the same stream together many times, but oh, what about Freedom Force and JP? What's new there? Well, Freedom Force, as you know, I beat. I think I beat. And well, JP, I just downloaded it a week or so ago, the airplane thing, and thought I'd get on and surprise him. And well, last night, well, it wasn't so much a surprise, but well, to everybody else it was, I guess. our All Might's eyes are darkened in, so it's in shadow. Uh, yeah, they do seem to be like that in every single one, don't they? Yeah, well, that's easy enough to. Just as long as no abuse is done of the power, I can think about it. I have no desire to wrench. I would most likely abuse it. Well, the real way to abuse it is timing people out for no reason. But Eagle should know that if he times somebody out for no reason, I time him out. Any time machine updates? I don't know. Of course, the other reason to do have a wrench is so you can put links. Uh, yeah, the problem is I I keep forgetting to do that. Is restrict my links. My link make it so you can't put links in the chat without a wrench. Thought I did at one point, but obviously, apparently, I haven't. Wreck heads or tails. There's a head, but no tails. But so on this piece, there can only be ever be heads. Just don't behead. Torso. Like I said, can only ever be heads for this piece. He's got no tail. Question. See, I wonder if the question there is Joshua. It's definitely not Eagle, so it could be Joshua pretending not to be Eagle just to throw off suspicions while giving away secrets of secrets of the cult of Raven. See, the question really is who wants to know what answers lie in people's trash? Question. I don't really. You do? You're pretty fast then. Where'd you get your speed? Yeah, well, I said we don't know who he is. He could be anybody. He could be Joshua. He could be Scott. He could be you, Evan. Scooby Doo, my mama do. Time for some blue. I don't know the DC Comics question's origin. I definitely don't know this one's origin. Everything is hiding in Canada. Everything comes to Canada to hide. It's a nice place to hide, and nobody'd suspect you're here. See, that's why people don't realize the real Area 50. There is no Area 51. What is Area 51? Actually resides in Canada and not run by the United States government. It's run by the Canadian government or a secret part of the Canadian government. The entire world is a jigsaw puzzle. Nope, we're not cannibals. We're not. None of us is named Hannibal. Okay, I don't know that. What? Blame Canada. Hey, JP. Tell us about Oak Island. It's made of oak. It's a huge oak tree in the middle of a body of water that people can live on. Gosh. No, Rick was. Uh, hear them or read them? We'll never know because it could have been a trick of our imagination. Because all you need to do is have one person repeat it wrong and nobody correct them. And lots of people start doing it so they think that's what it actually was. And now we think it got changed. Oh, nobody's saying you weren't. Uh, Scooby Doo. Heck, I was there for Empire. I saw Empire in theaters. The original when it was first out. Seen Jedi. I just didn't see the original New Hope, although it wasn't called a New Hope back then. So don't take him too seriously, Scott. He's just fooling around with people. He's having a little fun. The unfortunate part about that it is away from it. Won't say it won't isn't the original, but most people say, "Oh, it was altered somehow." Even when it wasn't. And there's no way to prove that it's not. It wasn't. Star Wars Rogue One was the best Disney movie. Star Wars movie Disney did, and that movie has only two great characters worth remembering: the blind monk and K2SO, and that's it. Also, the Vader scene at the end. Yeah, I like the blind monk. Yes, I did. Or did I? But it'll be at noon again in the fall. And it's at noon on Fridays. Although it's not high noon then, it's just daily drawing. Oh, I need to do some more alterations with the blue. Yep, they are. Pickles are just drunk cucumbers. It's a question of what they're drunk on, though. The only good drunk cucumbers are ones that are drunk on dill. I don't know why you aren't, but you just did. So how can you say you aren't allowed when you did? There. Monkey. Monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. You're not very spunky, spunky, spunky. Then you're blind. You're blind and you got no wine. And you're looking for Mr. Kind. Then you're blind like a fine. You really got no kind of mind. Test Monkey was here yesterday. Actually, it was in JP's chat last night, I think. Too. Risey's sleeping. Now when I'm on. Said about getting drunk, he's sleeping. Guess that's the better thing for him to be doing. So anybody know what they're doing on Drawn and Quarter tonight or not? Or does anybody care? Lots of things. Voting for Gary. Cyberfrog. They're doing Cyberfrog on something I gotta do tomorrow. So I did a video of me doing Skunk Girl, so that's probably going to be released on Saturday after things are done. Okay, so I just need to see what his boots look like at this point again. Okay, so so am I. That's why I'm not paying attention. Or not much. Actually, yeah, Test Monkey was on with me in a thing last night. JP. Flying some planes and driving some tanks. I really tanked at that. So, what does thou think of the All Might? Not the Almighty, but the All Might. War Thunder on JP's channel. I might do a stream later playing a Batman Arkham Asylum. Might work my way up to Arkham Knights. So there is the All Might or All Might. Um, I know somebody requested I do Molten Man from Far From Home, but I don't think he's even in that. Spider-Man Far From Home. But for tomorrow, uh, not sure what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I guess that's about it. Nobody's around. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Um, what more? Remember to check out all the links in the description. If you've yet to, check out my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook. Of course, I don't know what else. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and we'll check. See everybody later. And just before I go, I'll do something really nice for Joshua. Okay, see you all tomorrow or later, maybe later or whatever. Bye for now. God bless.